half yearly examination.
Oh, so Ashwini ji, welcome.
Ji, good evening, sir.
Yeah. How are you?
Fine, sir. Actually, I was engaged in some of my works. इसलिए लेट हो गया थोड़ा.
नहीं नहीं हम लोग अभी तो अभी two people आऊंगा. Today I didn't go out, so I was on time. So Ashwini ji, mostly you teach which subjects?
Mostly, sir, I teach physics part of science.
Okay. So the different teachers, they teach. Someone teaches physics and chemistry and.
There are different teachers for physics, chemistry, and biology. Sometime before, I used to teach chemistry also. तो कुछ
Yeah.
कुछ याद है उसका भी थोड़ा बहुत.
Yes, in the school it's possible to do that.
Yes, sir.
No, in the school, I mean, one teacher can teach both physics and chemistry. I think.
हाँ, स्कूल में हो सकता है, स्कूल में हो सकता है. सिलेबस बहुत ज्यादा रहता नहीं है, तो we can teach, we can manage that thing.
Welcome, Rajiv ji.
Good evening, Rajiv ji. Please on your mic.
Unmute yourself.
Here you go. Thank you. Just
Yeah.
unmuted.
Yes.
That day, sir, you were asking me what are the challenges that I face in the class. So,
Yeah. We would like to hear.
There was one thing. Despite of so much effort, I make to make them learn न्यूमेरिकल्स. न्यूमेरिकल्स बनाना नहीं चाहते हैं बच्चे, चाहते हैं कि सारा जो है टीचर मतलब हम ही सॉल्व कर दें. ये एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है. मतलब वो थ्योरी पार्ट को पढ़ना चाहते हैं, वो सुनना चाहते हैं, समझना चाहते हैं, बट न्यूमेरिकल्स प्रैक्टिस नहीं करना चाहते हैं. मैंने कहा कि तुम न्यूमेरिकल्स प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो आधा थ्योरी ऐसे ही क्लियर हो जाएगा.
सही बात है, सही बात है. The only test of something someone has understood or not is if they can solve numericals, then they have understood. Otherwise, it is always doubtful.
If they are solving the अगर थ्योरी क्लियर रहेगा तो न्यूमेरिकल्स बनेगा, नहीं रहेगा तो मुश्किल होगी.
Right. Yeah, that is what I was telling. No, that see, when people get to even graduation pass कर जाते हैं, पर Avogadro number का importance
नहीं समझ पाते हैं.
ये प्रॉब्लम उनके लिए तो इससे रियल. Rajiv ji, the questions paper which was set in the last that you were talking about, we would have liked to see it in the what were those questions?
I sent it to you in our group. The PDF files.
Oh, I missed it. I couldn't see. I have missed it.
No, the same day actually I posted in our group all the science and math tests. Yeah.
Okay. I think maybe so that we can put those questions to our young people here, whether they can answer them or not.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, yeah.
Alok ji has joined and Yashraj joined, so we would like to know about them. Alok ji, please. Pankaj ji, this Alok ji, something is coming in companion mode. What is that?
Hello. Please say something about yourself, first of all.
Yeah, this companion mode and other things, right? Like a lot of AI tools are there.
Oh.
So maybe, yeah. So companion mode actually we use for AI. Of course, you already know, most of you, that If you're recording, right, it will give you the summary of the minutes of meeting. It will create and nicely it will present. It will give it to
Oh,
you.
I have never
Yeah.
used it. I should use it
Oh
actually.
no, like it is at Zoom, it is at Teams, at Google, right? So AI companion will join you, and then it will make nice summary.
Oh,
So
I see.
this Gen AI is changing the whole life. Like if you will see the way I was listening to Ashwini Kumarji, right? So he was mentioning about a lot of things we are not even going for numerical thing, right? Similarly, lot of us, right? We are forgetting even writing, using our like handwriting, right? Like writing on the paper, right? We don't use that now, right? Computer
Oh,
change our habit, and now this Gen AI is taking all of like we will stop even thinking anything now. As I can show you a couple of example. I was probably Aryan, it you will like it. You should not use it though in your homework. Right? With lot of things, right? So it's fascinating the way things are changing. It's really, yeah, it's will
no, in the
I don't know.
meantime, we have Manju and Satyam and Hira. Pankaj, why not we get themselves introduced?
Yes, Manju, please say something about yourself first of all.
Oh, please.
Thing.
Then we have Hira. Hira.
Yes, Hira. Hello. Please say something about yourself first of all. Please on your mic.
Yeah, please switch on your mic. Unmute yourself. Hello, Hira. Please unmute yourself. Yes.
Hello.
Please introduce
Good,
yourself. Yes.
good evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening.
I am Hira Jha from Jhanjharpur, Madhubani.
Oh, very nice. Yes.
जी जी
नहीं, अब आप क्या करते हैं वो भी थोड़ा बता दीजिए.
जी मैं यहाँ पर एडवोकेट हूँ सर.
अच्छा. अच्छा.
सिविल कोर्ट झंझारपुर में प्रैक्टिस करते हैं.
बहुत अच्छी बात.
Now I just noticed, right, that the clip you have the advocate thing, the ties in
Yeah,
your picture.
yes. Yes.
In the meantime, sir, before taking any questions, जैसे राजीव जी कह रहे थे कि AI is making life a more easier,
Oh, yeah.
बच्चे अब लिखना भी छोड़ दिए हैं. हाँ, लेकिन पता
सोचना
नहीं अब
छोड़ने वाले.
पर्सनली जैसे लगता है कि उनका क्रिएटिव एबिलिटी या थिंकिंग एबिलिटी अब कम होता जा रहा है.
Yeah,
डिपेंडेंट हो गए हैं.
let me show you something, right? Like if you see the Chat GPT, DAL E, and the Copilot GitHub, right? Like I was showing, this is like Chat GPT, right? So can you see my screen?
Chat GPT is very good software. If you are going to ask him any question, also it can prepare an answer, a better answer from us.
Exactly. Yes. So let's see. I'll just write here.
Anything you can mention
Write
anything.
an
Essay.
essay on cow
हाँ तो
with
बस ये अपना लिख दे with
picture.
picture.
Okay.
Yes.
So with whatever you ask and see.
तो सर इसमें जो बच्चे का क्रिएटिव या थिंकिंग एबिलिटी था वो तो धीरे धीरे खत्म होगा. मेरा पर्सनल सोचना है.
See, make it as your friend, right? See, yeah, different. I agree. I agree, right? Like that's what it will do. But for professionals, right? For us, it's adding so much value. I don't need 10 people in my team now, right? Like to do my work. It's writing everything about
If
the
you are
code.
using it as a friend to ease your work, then it is good.
Yeah,
But if children are using it,
yes.
देखिए
Absolutely
कितना अच्छा
not.
ऐसे ऐसे लिख दिया है with picture.
Yeah, see this with picture and then like see I'm writing in magazine right away. I'm taking help of this chat GPT. This is just giving you one example, right? Like there are a lot of other apps, right? GitHub, Copilot. Let's talking about the Zoom, right? You don't need
Hmm.
anybody who will take notes now, right? In recording, just switch on your AI companion. See this one. How belongs to species? Like all those things which we cannot even think, right? These words and then
It is
yeah,
going to give better answer than us.
and absolutely we cannot even write like these types of
Hmm.
essay, right? After we have to do so much of research and then we will be close to this, right? It will do everything. Right? See that I asked right essay on the cow just because that's how we do it in our schools, right? Right, but it's like a lot of things are changing, right? It's just fascinating.
Yeah. I think new years will be very, very different from old times.
Yes, yeah. And we can see that like your phone, right? It's a at this, let's say if my phone is here and then I'm talking to someone that hey actually I'm trying to buy a Dell laptop. Okay, you tell it here and then switch on your I have a media room upstairs. I'll switch on my media room and then I will go, let's say just YouTube. First thing you will see that a Dell laptop's advertisement over there. So you do not even search. Forget that you are looking for something in Google. You are just talking to somebody and then you will see that result. So it's
Yeah.
it's a fascinating. It's like changing whole our life, right? It's and then yeah, people lot of people, right, will lose jobs, right? If you are not very smart or if you're not using these technologies, there will be tsunami of change and everything will go away, right? That's what I was talking about. Sorry about that. I was talking about GitHub. Right? GitHub is a tool, Malikji, where if let's say if you want to write any code, just say that Python, JavaScript, C++ or anything. Now type it. I want to write a code to print any form, any invoice form or something like whatever you want to write that code, it will give the entire code within seconds without any error. There is no syntax error or anything. It will give you the entire code. Yeah. So which people will take long time to even think, right, or to write that code. Just take that code, go to your editor, and then put it there, and then run that object. So yeah. So that's what is going on that.
Maybe someday, Rajivji, I think I'm not using much of this now, but I wish to use it. And maybe other young people also would like to use it. Maybe
Yeah.
someday, if you are very familiar with the way how it works, how to use
Yes.
it, you should give one
Yes.
full 15 or 20 minutes.
Definitely, yes, yeah. This is Gen AI, and then there are a lot of training and then those things, right? So I'll definitely encourage young people, especially those people who are going to colleges, right? So use these. How to use these tools to make ourselves smarter, right? That's what we
That is,
should use, right?
that is,
So
yeah, I
same thing
certainly
like
see that
Hiraji. Yeah,
there is advantage of the routine jobs which we do. At least we can dispense with that.
correct. Yes.
So that would be a great. So I think before we take up now, Aryan's he wants to present on solar system. Now we have this Manju. Manju, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah. First of all, good evening, sir. Both Rajiv sir and Chaudharan sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good
sir.
evening.
I'm Anmol Raj from class 10th.
Your what did you say?
So I'm Anmol Raj from class 10th. Sir, this is my grandmother. I am the account.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why, yeah,
Yeah.
it is just same as Manjurani. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm Anmol Raj.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So
what
you are in
do
10th and then will go for board exam next year, or you are already past that?
No, no, sir. I will give next year, 2025.
Okay. Because one of those milestone, right? Like when we were like in 9th or 10th grade, so much on pressure on that matric exam. Are you from Bihar board or from any other board? CBSE or
So
something?
CBSE, CBSE, sir.
CBSE. Okay, because I
Yes.
studied like in Bihar board, so we had so much pressure that okay, matric exam, right? Like this is next year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yes.
and Raj, where you all belong to which place?
So Darbhanga.
Acha, okay, nice, very nice.
Yes.
So do you belong to the same school where Aswini ji is there?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. So this, sir, Aswini sir is my principal, sir.
Yeah. Okay, very nice.
Yes. Sir. Yes.
You are
Sir.
lucky to have such a good teacher. I hope you are
Yeah. Yeah.
making use of him.
Yeah.
Okay, so we first take Aryan has got to. Is your Aryan? He is one of the young participants. He wants to tell
Yeah.
you about the solar system, few things. So Aryan,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, introduction to the solar system. The solar system consists of the sun and all the celestial bodies that are bound to it by gravity. It includes the 8 planets, the moons, dwarf planets, asteroids, and other objects. Understanding the solar system helps us learn about our place in the universe. Yes, sir. The
Yes,
sun,
go.
the yes, sir. The sun is a nearly perfect sphere of hot plasma composed of hydrogen and helium. It is the center of a solar system and accounts for 99.86% of its total mass. Solar energy is essential for life on Earth and drives planet, climate, and weather systems. So yes, the sun has many layers, as you can see: photosphere, corona, etc. The inner planets, the inner planets, also known as the terrestrial planets, include Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. They are characterized by their rocky surfaces and relatively small sizes. Inner planets are closer to the sun and have higher temperatures compared to outer planets. So, the Earth is the largest inner planet, and the most massive outer planet is Jupiter. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun and has a very thick atmosphere. It experiences extreme temperatures variation up to 800 Fahrenheit during the day and dropping to minus 330 Fahrenheit at night. Due to its proximity to the sun, Mercury has no rings or moons. Yes, Venus. Venus is often called Earth's sister planet due to its similar size and composition. It has a thick, toxic atmosphere composed mainly of carbon dioxide, leading to a runaway of greenhouse gases. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system with surface temperature of around 900 Fahrenheit. So it is the hottest planet in the solar system and it can reach a temperature of 900 Fahrenheit. Earth is the only known planet to support life with a diverse range of ecosystems. It has a protective atmosphere and abundant water, which are essential for sustaining life. Earth orbits the Sun at a distance of about 93 million miles. So, Earth is the largest inner planet in our solar system, and it has ranges of ecosystems, oceans, and it is about 93 million miles away from the Sun, or 1 AU. Mars is known as the red planet due to its iron oxide with the soil giving a reddish appearance. It has the largest volcano and canyon in the solar system, Olympus Mons and Valles Marineris, respectively. Mars has two small moons, Phobos and Deimos. Evidence suggests its one had liquid water. Asteroid belt. The asteroid belt is located between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Contains millions of asteroids. Most asteroids are composed of rocks and metals, vary in size from small boulders to large bodies. The largest asteroid in the belt is Ceres, which is classified as a dwarf planet. So, does anybody have a question?
No, go ahead. We'll ask you at the end.
Okay. Outer planets. The outer planets, also known as gas giants, include Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They are significantly larger than the inner planets and are primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, like the Sun, but in small quantities. They are significantly larger than the inner planets and are primarily composed of hydrogen and helium. These planets have rings and complex systems of moons. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system with a diameter of about 86,881 miles. It has a strong magnetic field and is known for its great red spot, a giant storm larger than Earth. Jupiter has at least 79 known moons, including the four, four largest moons called the Galilean moon. So, the great red spot can fit Earth, but when it started, it could contain almost three Earths, and it can hold up to 1,000 Earths. Saturn is famous for its stunning uh, ring system made up of ice, and rock particles. It is the second largest planet in the solar system and has a low density, meaning it can float on water. Saturn has over 80 moons, with Titan being the largest and second largest moon in the solar system. I think now Saturn has more than 100 moons, right? So I think so. Saturn has, okay. Uranus is unique for its tidal tilted axis, which causes extreme seasonal changes. It is an ice giant primarily composed of water, ammonia, and methane ice. Uranus has 27 known moons and a faint ring system. Neptune is the farthest planet from the Sun and is known for its deep blue color due to methane in the atmosphere. It has the fastest winds in the solar system, reaching speeds of over 1,200 miles per hour. Neptune has 14 known moons, with Triton being the largest and geologically active. And all of the outer planets have rings. Dwarf planets are celestial bodies that orbit the Sun but do not clear the orbital path of other debris. Notable dwarf planets in our solar system include Pluto, Eris, Huma, and Milkmaid, Pluto was declassified as a dwarf planet in 2006, sparking much debate in the scientific community. So, Pluto was declassified as a dwarf planet in 2006. Okay, and there are many dwarf planets in our solar system. And the next slide is about comets. Comets are icy bodies that release gas or dust and form a visible atmosphere or coma when close to the sun. Or you can also call it the tail, as you can see in the picture. They often have elongated orbits, bringing them close to the sun and then back into the outer solar system. The most famous comet is Halley's Comet, which appears approximately every 76 years. Moons of the solar system. Moons are naturally satellites that orbit planets, and many of them are geologically active. Earth has a moon, while other planets like Jupiter have dozens. Some notable moons include Europa, which may harbor an ocean beneath its icy crust, and Titan, which has a dense atmosphere. So, Europa could have more than twice the water on the Earth. So, life can be possible there, but we do not know yet uh, anything about life on other moons. The Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt is a region beyond Neptune that contains many small icy bodies. It is home to many dwarf planets and is considered the source of short period comets. The belt extends from about 30 to 55 astronomical units from the sun. So Kuiper Belt, in this there are many small icy bodies, and it is home to many dwarf planets, and it is extended to 30 to 55 AU from the sun. The Oort cloud. The Oort cloud is a hypothetical distance a spherical shell surrounding our solar system. It is believed to be a source of long period comets that kept up to is thought to start in 2000 AU from the sun. So distant, and then we can see exploratory.
Hello, hello,
Yes,
Yes,
hello, Aryan.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. Your presentation is so good, and I have a question. Can I ask?
yeah, please,
Yes,
yeah, please
yes,
go ahead.
Yeah, you can explain in previous part that the Mercury. Yeah,
yes. I can explain. What What did you
yeah,
not
Mer-
understand?
yeah. I want to please go to the slide where the Mercury you've shown.
Yes, yes. You had a question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you, in the third paragraph, what does it mean the proximity of the sun?
So, like, how close it is from the sun? It means that I can say.
No,
मतलब,
what you mean is
it means,
it's very close to the sun. That is the
yeah,
there is one more thing.
Okay.
Aryan,
Yeah.
about the solar system. Solar system also moves around the center of the galaxy. Do you all know what is the speed of the solar system in the universe?
Yeah.
It is around,
Yes.
yes, so it is around 220 kilometers per second. The
Right,
speed of the
exactly. Yeah.
yes.
Yes, but it takes about I think about a million year to go around once round. So till date, we have not gone when from the day human beings are there on Earth, it hasn't gone a single one round.
No, so I think it took around 200 million years. I think so.
Yeah, it's a huge, huge. So
I
there
think
are there questions to Aryan now?
uh, we were on the 19th slide, and after that, I think it was the questions for everyone. Yes, sir.
No, no. Now they can ask you questions. So who has a question for Aryan?
I have so.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so Aryan, can you understand the black body radiation curve?
Uh, your voice is not clear. Can you repeat one more time?
I want to ask, can you study black body radiation curve?
Uh,
Oh no,
I,
no, Raj. So
I,
Aryan is in class 6. So he will
Oh,
not have been
oh, oh.
exposed to the
but
radiation.
I
Okay,
can
okay.
understand.
Why don't you say what is black body radiation?
Yeah, yes. Sorry, sir. I
I
think that you're still studying in class 11, so I can ask. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. No, why don't you tell us what is black body radiation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why do you know what is a black body radiation?
Yeah. So I heard about it when I study the encyclopedia. Then I interested in the topics that black body radiation curve that was founded by Max Planck in 1969. So I want to know more about that. So I can ask from Aryan.
Oh no, it's okay. We will answer your questions. Are there some more questions to Aryan? Hello, Purnima, you have any question?
First of all, kids needed to question regarding this presentation. Then after the kids will ask other types of questions.
Yes, sir. Uh, does anybody have questions for me regarding the presentation?
Malik sir, please unmute sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody has question for you, Aryan. So very good talk. Very nice. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Are there other questions now? So before we go today, I had put a Pankaj I had put a no, but there are some people who have not introduced themselves. Om Prakash ji has also come. No, the last week there was a question. Where is Rajiv ji is not there. So, hello.
Sorry sir, Rajiv ji right now not available sir. I think.
Yeah, and Piyush
Purnima, do
has
you have a
joined.
question?
Hello. गड़बड़ हो रहा है
Yes,
इधर.
sir.
जो भी क्वेश्चन एक बार पूछो सर, बता पाए शायद।
Sir,
बोलो।
sir, sir, how does the concept of buoyancy apply to a ship floating on water?
What is the concept of biology? Sorry,
Sir,
once again.
how does the concept, sir, how does the concept of buoyancy apply to a ship floating on water?
अच्छा, कंसेप्ट ऑफ बोयेंसी। अच्छा,
Oh, I see. Assuniji, you want to answer this question?
I think it is surface area of the ship which makes it float, and it also has some chambers inside to provide buoyancy to the ship so that it can float. एक तो सरफेस एरिया होगा जिसके कारण वो डूब नहीं रहा है, और दूसरा शिप के अंदर चेम्बर्स रहता है जिसमें एयर फिल्ड होते हैं, जिसके कारण वो उसे डूबने नहीं देता है।
Archimedes principle.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
The weight are right,
Yes,
sir.
Archimedes.
Chaturanan sir, you are the scientist. Archimedes principle. It is the water displaced by the body. That weight is the more. That's why they float. It is, I believe that.
प्रिंसिपल तो
Yeah.
वही आर्किमिडीज प्रिंसिपल, द
हाँ
डिस्प्लेसमेंट
हाँ
ऑफ
भाई
वाटर इन मोर। हाँ,
हाँ हाँ
So regarding this, I want to tell all of you, young people, the story of this Archimedes. What happened is that king got a gift of some golden this thing, but he was not sure that whether it is pure gold or not a pure gold. Then he asked Archimedes, who was that time very well known, that the scientist word was never used, earlier. Scientist word has come for the first time in 17th century. So that time, so they thought that wise people, they used to call wise people. So Archimedes was considered one of the wise person. So they asked Archimedes, the king asked that, why don't you tell us whether this gold is pure or not? Have you read this story in the book? I think it is given in NCRT book. Not everybody is following NCRT, I am
So
sure about it.
actually, I've read it in, we can say, Children Encyclopedia.
Right.
So, but
So,
like, I'm not, I don't remember all the things.
yeah,
So,
so
like,
I'll just tell you something. So what happened is that once he was taking a bath in a pool, and when he went inside the water, no, he felt that his body is a bit light, and that gave him this idea of this buoyancy, that when you go in the water, you see that there is a upward thrust is there. That upward thrust is related to this buoyancy. Rest I would leave it to you. You'll find it in your. So Archimedes. So immediately then he said that if he has this gold thing, and what is the water he displaces, from that he can make out whether the gold is pure or not. So this was the story which went. So is there that this you will find in all the books. I would like that if you go through it, do some hard work, and then we can discuss the whole thing about it. ये बिना
So
बोर्ड
I
के
also a
समझ.
question, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. This topic is related to sir, gravitation, sir.
Sure.
Yeah. So can I speak in Hindi? It is more comfortable for me, sir.
It's okay, sure.
सर यूनिवर्सल ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन के बारे में एक बार थ्योरी कैवेंडिश साहब ने से रखा था, जो ग्रेविटेशन यूनिवर्सल ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन कांस्टेंट होते हैं सर।
Yes.
तो यस सर, तो सर कैवेंडिश सर ने मतलब कि इस चीज को कैसे खोजा, मतलब सर कोई थ्योरी था उसकी वजह से खोजा था, तो मतलब कि कैसे उनके दिमाग में आया ये चीज कि यूनिवर्सल लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन कांस्टेंट होगा सर हर जगह के लिए?
नहीं, हट नहीं जाएगा. No. See, the law of gravitation was found by Newton. this gravitation thing, is we owe to Newton. And Newton said that the force is proportional to the mass between the masses and inversely proportional to radius
Square of the
square.
square of its
Yeah,
base.
yeah. So that
Yeah.
constant, that proportionality में तो we have read in mathematics. If A is
Yes.
proportional to B, then A is equal to some constant into B.
Yes.
Yes. So that this the gravitational constant G is denoted by capital G. Is
Yes.
that? So now what is the question then you have actually?
सर बड़ा जो जी है जिसको हम लोग यूनिवर्सल ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन बोलते हैं, तो सर उनका कुछ न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू आया था जो है सर 6.67 इंटू 10 का पावर -11 इंटू न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वायर पर केजी स्क्वायर।
Right.
या तो सर इनका वैल्यू उन्होंने कैसे निकाला सर, मेरे को ये जानना है सर।
अच्छा इसका this constant G appears in the pendulum में एक constant G आता है, pendulum जो oscillate करता है,
यस
that is where the G also comes in the picture. So from the period of oscillation they could figure it out what is G. And G and M1 and M2, and distance, if you know the masses of between the two gravitating bodies, and if you know the distance between them, so then that is related to a period also. So once you know the period, you can figure it out, what it is. The G comes, this small G जो होता है वो भी relationship है capital G से. तो पेंडुलम जो ऑसिलेट करता है ना उसमें भी जी आता है. I will request you to go to your book and just figure it out कि पेंडुलम में जी कहाँ से आता है, दोनों जी. G is small g is acceleration due to gravity, and बड़ा G is gravitational constant. But this G is dependent on the बड़ा G. So from the period of oscillation, you can figure it out. What is the constant G value? There are many other ways which people figured it out. Newton first gave this law.
Yes. This is also known as Newton's fourth law of gravitation.
Whatever you say, yeah.
Yes.
But
कहाँ से कौन बताया तुमको न्यूटन का चौथा नियम है? ये गलत है. ये न्यूटन का ओनली 3 प्रिंसिपल है, समझे? न्यूटन फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड लॉ. ये व्हेन न्यूटन वाज सिटिंग बिलो द ट्री, तो वन फ्रूट हैज गॉन डाउन. Then he thought, how it has come down. Then he researched and finally find the G. And G value, whatever you are asking, the Mallik sir told you correct. It is a find from pendulum oscillation. There is a equation, formula, mathematical calculation. Then accordingly it has find the value of G.
Yeah, I want to tell a story of this Newton's gravitation. He figured out that there is a gravitation force acting between masses, but then nobody believed him that what he is saying is correct. So, and he wanted that money for his research.
Sir, Chaturanan sir, this capital G is at that time he had told you force. F is equal to G is equal to some M1 minus M2 by R square, whatever the pendulum has solved, then accordingly he has got. At that time, capital G is known as F, capital F, force, gravitational force. And then finally the equation small g has appeared. The F was invented, then capital G had come. As I believe, this is the truth.
Yeah. So what happened is that Newton didn't know what to do and he wanted money for his research and all that. So he went to the horticultural society. Horticultural means people who deal with apples and all that. And he went to their conference and he said that I have found something that if how to make your apples when they fall down, it becomes bad actually. So by using this gravitational, I can tell you ways how to help you so that your apples don't go bad. But nobody believed him. In fact, it took something like 20, 25 years afterwards, people started saying that, okay, it's correct. And also Newton had a very bad habit. He always used to, find something, but he used to keep quiet about it. Until someone else was about to find out, then he would publish his things. So Newton had this habit. Maybe next time I'll tell you one more story regarding this Newton's habit. So only when other people also started getting to know what this gravitational force is, he immediately published his findings. So if you get to do new things, you should publish it as soon as possible.
yes sir. सर न्यूटन फोर्थ लॉ ऑफ मोशन मतलब कि जब मैंने बोला कि यूनिवर्सल ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन को जो न्यूटन का फोर्थ लॉ है रक्षाक्षर ने से मुझे बताया था
न्यूटन का 3 ही लॉ है किसी बुक में न्यूटन इज ओनली 3 लॉ अब पढ़ेंगे ना चौथा लॉ
सर मतलब ऐसा दिया नहीं है कि मतलब न्यूटन का वो चौथा लॉ है बट ऐसा माना जाता है कि न्यूटन का वो चौथा लॉ है ऐसा रक्षाक्षर ने पीडब्ल्यू जो रक्षाक्षर पढ़ा था सर उन्होंने
आपको बताते हैं नहीं न्यूटन का फर्स्ट लॉ होगा ये ग्रेविटेशनल ही इन्वेंटेड फर्स्ट देन न्यूटन फर्स्ट लॉ सेकंड लॉ थर्ड लॉ हैड कम समझे सर ऐसा है यहाँ पे ऐसा होगा फोर्थ लॉ न्यूटन का नहीं है कहीं भी है ना फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड 3 ही लॉ आता है फेमस अब फोर्थ लॉ कल बना देवे कोई दूसरा रिसर्च हो जाएगी अनदर थिंग बट टिल डेट आई बिलीव ओनली न्यूटन थर्ड लॉ इज देयर or this apple is gravitational first he had invented when he was a student very young that time he has invented this gravitational force that time or whatever Chaturanan sir told he researched lots of things but never speak it was a drawback what have he never said lots of things he is doing and then whenever he published that is 110% correct this was the truth
okay and then what happened is that even this gravitational law is not 100% accurate. It was corrected later on by Einstein. So this we learn later on. Are there some more questions today? Actually, we wanted. Anyway, Aswini is there, Raj is there. Last time there was a question from Purnima, I think, is it? Purnima, did you ask this question that by doing science, are we going away from God? Hello?
Sir,
did you ask this question?
No,
Someone asked this question.
Sakshi has asked.
Acha, where is she? She has not come this time. So we said that we will discuss in detail, but then we want to know where are the other people, panelists are there, where are the other panelists? Raji, what do you want to say?
So what is the question, sir? What is the question?
Our young people are saying that by doing science, we are going away from God. Is it true?
Both are parallel basically. What about God? The third power is there. There is no doubt. Third power is there that no one can know. That is the God. But God is. We are also doing. As you, several times you taught, I have seen in this group. There is a science having their own value. Spirituality having their own value. Like a eclipse has taken place. Eclipse is taken. We are saying this Chandragrahan और देखते हैं पृथ्वी आ जाती है पृथ्वी पर राहु खा जाता है that is God से दूर तो नहीं जा रहा है it is a related sometimes also science has not find that is God like a in when eclipse taken place then pregnant lady hide that lightning are there children inside the ovary and all some affected from this eclipse that doctor is also surprised how it is happening. So sometimes God having their own something, you can say their own power, if believe that, but science having its own, science comes from truth. They produce their, but spirituality does not prove. You will have to believe. This is the difference.
Ashwini-ji, do you have comments on this? Our young student last time asked that. Hello? Ashwini
Yes,
ji,
sir. Yes. No,
what do
I
you want
feel
to say about this?
we
That
are not going
going,
far
going,
away from God, but we are coming closer to God. We are going to we are uh, understanding the things how anything happens by science, and when we are understanding thing, then I think we are getting knowledge and we can come more closer to God. गॉड मतलब अंधविश्वास थोड़े है कि गॉड पे अंधविश्वास ही मतलब ऐसा कर ले। ये तो अगर साइंस के थ्रू हैं, हम जा रहे हैं साइंस में, तो हमें पता तो चलना चाहिए कि हर एक चीज जो है देयर इज अ रीजन फॉर एवरीथिंग, और वो अगर जब हम समझ रहे हैं तो वो ज्यादा अच्छा है, वो गॉड से दूर नहीं कर रहा है। मेरा तो यही कहना है कि अगर व्हेन वी आर नोइंग दैट देयर इज अ रीजन फॉर एवरीथिंग, तो बेसिकली हमारा नॉलेज बढ़ रहा है और ज्ञान हो रहा है, तो वो तो ज्ञान होना तो गॉड के पास आना ही है। मेरा मेरा ऐसा सोचना है।
अच्छा, Om Prakash ji, you have any comments on this?
Sir, last week I have seen some research paper for the नाड़ी शास्त्र. So बिल्कुल बहुत आश्चर्य हुआ मुझे कि भगवान ने पहले जो ऋषि है उन्होंने पहले नाड़ी शास्त्र पे लिख चुके हैं, और एक अंगूठे के फिंगर पे ही पूरा भविष्य देखा जाता था पूरा। और अभी भी ऐसे फैमिली है जो साउथ में है, जो आपके फिंगरप्रिंट ले करके आपके आपकी पूरी फैमिली का पूरा हिस्टोरी है बता देंगे वो साइंस कैसे काम करता है। और ये ऋषि अगस्त द्वारा लिखा हुआ है। तो मुझे अभी भी आश्चर्य होता है। अब मैं बहुत जल्दी उनसे मिलने वाला हूँ, देखता हूँ कि क्या है उनके पीछे क्या थॉट है। वो आपका प्रिंट लेंगे और उसके बाद कुछ क्वेश्चन आस्किंग करेंगे, और उसके बाद में आपका उनका क्वेश्चन आपका आंसर अगर मैच कर जाता है तो वो प्रेडिक्शन आपसे मैच करेगा, फिर वो प्रेडिक्शन करना स्टार्ट करेंगे, और आपका भविष्य और पूरा भूतकाल दोनों आपको एक्सप्रेशन करके बताएंगे बिल्कुल एग्जैक्ट। मेरे एक बॉस है जो देख के आए हैं, आप मुझे बताए हैं, फिर मैंने गूगल पे रिसर्च किया और यूट्यूब पे चेक किया, तो उसके पीछे बहुत रिसर्च है। और एक नेवी के हैं, साइंस नेवी से है, साइंस के हैं, उन्होंने इसके पीछे बहुत अच्छा रिसर्च पेपर अपना अपना यूट्यूब पे डाला हुआ है।
आपका
बाकी वो
क्या नाम
साइंस
है
कैसे।
सर जी? व्हाट इज योर नेम? आप कौन बोल रहे हैं
सर
सर?
ओम प्रकाश झा बोल रहा हूँ, ओम प्रकाश झा बोल रहा
ओपी सर, ओपी सुनिए सुनिए सर, सर
हूँ
कर्म पर
जी।
भरोसा कीजिए। हर 3 महीने पे ये पाम का रेखा चेंज होता है। कर्म
जी
पर
सर।
कीजिए, वो सब चेंज होता है, इसके पीछे मत पड़िए। वो सब पैसा ठग लेगा आपका, समझ रहे हैं? ये सब फिर ऐसा बहुत मिलेगा। बंबई में भी आता है सब यूपी से, 6 महीना में 2-10 लाख कमा के भाग जाता है, समझे? बेवकूफ बनाता है। इसे मत पढ़िए, काम पे भरोसा रखिए, खुद पर भरोसा रखिए, सब ठीक हो जाता है। और ये रेखा है ना, अपने कर्म पर चेंज होती है टाइम टू टाइम। अगेन आई रिपीट, वो सब मत ये मद्रास फद्रास यूट्यूब ट्यूब वहां तरह का काम करेंगे, खुद ही रिजल्ट आता है, खुद रिजल्ट आएगा। समझे? मतलब काम ऐसा होता है कि काम आप करेंगे तो आपके मतलब यू विल नॉट मूव बिहाइंड द मनी, मनी विल मूव बिहाइंड यू, समझ रहे हैं? ऐसा बिलीव रखिए। और उससे पहले भी बहुत पंडित, कहाँ अभी आजकल सब काम देखते हैं, पढ़ता लिखता है आदमी, खुद आगे बढ़ता रहता है, माँ बाप को पता भी नहीं रहता है कहाँ है नहीं है। यहाँ पर काम पर देखते हैं, यहाँ मुंबई में एक आदमी है त्रिपाठी, पंकज त्रिपाठी, हमारे बड़े अच्छे मित्र हैं, वो सिनेमा में काम करते हैं। वो कुक का काम करते थे पटना में, होटल सम्राट में, गोपालगंज के हैं। उनके पिताजी को मालूम नहीं उसका बेटा इतना बड़ा हीरो हीरो बन गया सिनेमा में, गांव वाला है। मेहनत किया है बेचारा, बैठा हुआ है, होटल मैनेजमेंट किया, कहीं नौकरी वगैरह नहीं मिला। तो मेहनत करेगा तो आदमी कहाँ से कहाँ चला जाता है, समझ रहा है? टीवी पर उसको आप गूगल कीजिएगा, यूट्यूब पर पंकज त्रिपाठी देखिए, गोपालगंज का आदमी है वो, समझे? ब्राह्मण आदमी है, बहुत बहुत संघर्ष किया है। अब उसका हाथ में तो पंडित बोला कि तुम कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता है, ये है वो है, बिहार का पंडित, उसका पतरा उतरा दिखाया, इतना उसको अपसेट कर दिया कि कहां से कहां चला गया। देखिए, काम किया है, मेहनत किया है बेचारा का। तो वर्क इज वर्शिप, ध्यान रखिए इस बात को। हाथ रेखा वो सब है ना, हम हमेशा सब बोलते हैं इस पर नहीं विश्वास, हाथ दिखाने नहीं चाहिए किसी को। हाथ किसी को दिखाएंगे ना आप, तो उसी समय का 50% एनर्जी सामने वाला खींच लेता है, समझ रहे हैं? खुद पर
जी
भरोसा रखने का।
जी जी सर, ये सर बिल्कुल ही डिफरेंट टाइप का टॉपिक हो गया है।
हाँ
मेरा
हाँ,
क्या
ना उसका पर
सर,
नहीं जाइए।
नहीं
चलिए,
नहीं सर, मेरा क्या।
डिसीजन 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 इज योर्स।
आयुष,
आपका सुनिए, आपका पैसा है, आपका बुद्धि है, आपका ये है, लेकिन हमको
नहीं
जो
नहीं
बोलना
नहीं
था
सर,
मैंने बोल
नहीं।
दिया, समझे?
जी सर, थैंक यू उसके। बट सर मेरा क्या रहता है, मैं सर उसके पीछे डीपली में घुसता हूँ हर एक चीज में। कल ही मैंने जो साइंस का जो था ना, सिविलाइजेशन, यूरोपियन सिविलाइजेशन,
अच्छा, मैं ओम
तो मेरा
प्रकाश जी, मैं आपको बताता हूँ। पहले आयुष जी का सुन लेते हैं। आयुष जी,
जी
प्लीज
सर।
गो अहेड।
यस सर। सर एक
ये,
क्वेश्चन था साइंस में।
जी सर।
हाँ, नहीं नहीं, इस बारे में, गॉड के बारे में आप, व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन?
Sir, I believe that God.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so that is what you wanted to say. No, Om Prakash ji and Raj ji, what I would like to say that well, the science. The question was by the that young girl that when we are doing science, we are learning things which is different from what the religion is telling us. So we are going away from God actually. Now, basically, what is there that we are God. First and foremost thing is that let us assume that God created the universe. So science is basically interested in the universe that he has created to understand it. And I thoroughly agree with Ashwini ji what he said, that science is not involved in the whether there is God or not God. We just want to understand our surroundings, about ourselves, about the universe. We want to just understand. For the very reason that God, when he created the universe, he did not tell us that what this universe is, what is the gravitational law, what is matter, what is antimatter. He never told us. He has left it to us that we should try to understand each and everything, and so that we can use in our life to do, to improve our living. So that is one concept of the God. There is that God created the universe, but he didn't tell us all the rules and regulations of that, and he is left to human beings to understand it. So that is what a scientist does. So a science basically deals only with trying to understand things. We just want to understand in a very objective way how the universe works, how things work around us, everything. So we are scientists. Science is not interested in this
बट सर
because God is hypothesis which cannot be proved.
बट
Now,
सर बट सर वाई बट सर वाई तो हमेशा माइंड में रहना चाहिए ना कि मैं अगर भगवान को मानूं तो क्यों मानूं। अगर ज्योतिर्लिंग की स्थापना हुआ है तो क्यों हुआ, भगवान ने ऐसा क्या सोचा, शिव भगवान को कैसा कैसा क्या प्रेडिक्शन रहा कि मुझे ज्योतिर्लिंग की स्थापना करना चाहिए। तो अब 12 ही ज्योतिर्लिंग क्यों बनाए, तो वाई तो मेरे दिमाग में रहना ही रहना चाहिए सर, मेरा मेरा ये मानना है।
no, Om Prakash ji. So what I'm saying that the religion has created a picture of the God. See, Hindu religion has created a picture. The Muslim religion has created a picture of God. The Christian religion has created another picture of God. So that is there. I mean, but science deals only with based on evidences. Only when there is an evidence we want to understand. So we want to go after the truth. साइंस इज नॉट इंटरेस्टेड रिलीजन में क्या लिखा है, कैसे लिखा है। जो भी हमको जानना है बेस्ड ऑन एविडेंस। आप कुछ भी कहेंगे, आप एविडेंस दिखाइए।
जी सर। सर ये प्रकाश का जो प्रकाश लाइट की जो स्पीड है 3 लाख किलोमीटर पर पर सेकंड है, क्या ऐसा भी कुछ एलिमेंट है ऐसा जिसका स्पीड उससे भी ज्यादा होगा और हम उसको देख नहीं पा रहे हैं, ऐसा कुछ है यहाँ पे धरती पे?
You're
नहीं,
thinking,
ऐसा
you're
हो
नहीं नहीं,
thinking,
ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा
you're
नहीं है।
thinking, you're thinking, you're thinking is more than faster. Sir, light speed is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meters per second, but thinking is the infinity. You can think anything. That speed is more.
No, so Om Prakash ji, the light has a speed, but we are sure people say that if there is a parallel universe or multiverse, the speed of light could be very different there.
एलियन सर आते हैं धरती पे, एलियन के बारे में सुनते हैं कि धरती पे आता है निकल जाता है, कैसे निकलता है क्या है, तो उनका स्पीड क्या है, उनका स्पीड ऐसा क्या है जो हम हमारी नजर से उनको देख नहीं पाते हैं। कई सारे वीडियो है, ये क्या है हाइपोथेसिस व्यू है या फिर कुछ एक्चुअल में है ऐसा कुछ चीज। कई बार देखते हैं कि अमेरिका इस पर रिसर्च कर रहा है, एलियन से बातें करता है, तो अगर है तो क्या है, अगर नहीं है तो फिर क्यों है ऐसा चीजें मीडिया में, तो वहां पे थिंकिंग।
Aliens, till date, there is no evidence. So let us not discuss that. There is no evidence. So even
सर
though
सर
some
सर
Ashwini ji wanted to say something.
बस just one thing, because too much discussions is
सर
going on regarding God and everything. तो मेरा बस ये कहना है कि जब तक मन में आप ऑब्जेक्टिफाई कर रहे हैं लोग गॉड को, ऑब्जेक्टिफाई करेंगे तब वो एक प्योर बिलीफ है, ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है। जब तक ऑब्जेक्टिफाई करेंगे तब तक ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस आता रहेगा। एवरीथिंग जो भी हो रहा है देयर इज अ रीजन। साइंस में तो ऐसा ही होता है। गॉड तो एक भावना है, वो सबके मन में है। ऑब्जेक्टिफाई नहीं करेंगे तब आसान हो जाएगा।
So basically, the God which has been created, which most of the scientists agree that there could be a God who created the universe, but he created the universal laws, and the laws are taking care of the universe. So he doesn't interfere in your day-to-day affairs,
Sir,
basically. Now, the present theory which has come up, which is advocated by Stephen Hawking and a few other people, who say that there is no need of God. But then, okay, they are replacing the God by nature, actually. The word God is being replaced by nature. Now, this is something which is being debated, that how it happens. And that relates to the quantum
sir,
vacuum,
I have
actually.
a question, sir.
Yeah, who is asking that? Now,
Sir,
there are
I,
four raised hands. Who
sir,
is asking? Yeah. Yeah, please go ahead.
yeah. सर मतलब कि साइंटिस्ट लोग का ये मानना है, जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं सर, जैसे बहुत सारे ऐसे ऐसे चीज डिस्कवर हुए हैं जिसमें अभी तक रिसर्च किया जा रहा है, वो फाइंड भी अभी तक नहीं हुआ। जैसे सर एलियन हो गया, यूएफओ हो गए सर, मरमेड्स हो गए, और सर बहुत सारे डिफरेंट डिफरेंट थिंग्स सब हैं। तो सर कुछ लोग का मानना है कि सर ये एक्चुअली में एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, कुछ लोग का मानना है ये नहीं करते हैं, कुछ है जो दोनों एग्जिस्ट कर भी सकते हैं या नहीं भी कर सकते हैं। तो सर मेरा इसमें ये क्वेश्चन है कि सर मैं एक वीडियो देख रहा था स्टीफन हॉकिन का। तो स्टीफन हॉकिन ने बताया कि जो हम लोग जिस यूनिवर्स में रह रहे हैं, मल्टी यूनिवर्स में, तो हम लोग जैसे कोई चीज को हम लोग सोचे मन में ही सर, जैसे मन में ही जैसे ड्रीम आया कि ऐसा ऐसा कोई क्रिएचर होता है जिसका दांत बड़ा है, या फिर मतलब कि इसका फेस अजीब सा है, तो सर वो चीज एक्चुअली में एग्जिस्ट करता है। हमारा माइंड एक हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन तक जा सकता है, हमारा माइंड वो चीज सोच सकता है जो एक्चुअली में एग्जिस्ट करता है। जो चीज एग्जिस्ट नहीं कर सकता है वो चीज हमारे से माइंड सोच ही नहीं सकता। जैसे सर यूनिवर्स के बाहर, जैसे हम लोग कभी भी ये नहीं सोचे कि ब्लैक होल के अंदर क्या होगा, ब्लैक होल के अंदर क्या हो सकता है। सर ये चीज है मतलब देखने के बाद मतलब कि ऐसा टेक्नोलॉजी बना तो हमारे इस तरीके का होता है, जैसे उस जलपरी का पैर है या फिर ऑक्टोपस का पैर। तो इन द यूनिवर्स सर, इस यूनिवर्स में नहीं या फिर अनदर यूनिवर्स में कहीं ना कहीं तो वो एग्जिस्ट करता ही होगा सर, मेरा ये मानना है। क्या ऐसा होता है रियली में?
No, actually, no. But I think let us not get carried away. These are all hypotheses. So unless we have an evidence of something, no, we cannot go ahead in the discussion, because this is even is what you said, that if you think then it exists. That we do not know about it. So, and about the alien, it is sure that such a big universe which is there, why only the living beings should exist on Earth only? There could be somewhere else also. There could be conditions where things might have come so that living beings are there. So the feeling is there that there are aliens, but we haven't seen yet. There is no evidence that they came on Earth and things like that.
सर एक बार राज
So
सर क्या बोलना चाहेंगे, मैं सुनना चाहूंगा।
क्या क्या राज सर क्या सर व्हाट एवर सर इज सेइंग, मिस्टर इज सेइंग, तो ना दिस इज राज
या
सर. Sir,
यस
whatever Chaturan said is correct. Science and God, whatever you're saying, science will prove. Alien has come. Sometimes you find
या
Rajasthan, one pond is there. Sometimes alien UFO has come. That's why this pond has
यस
formed. This is hypothetical. There is no proof. People say, that's why I say, when proof comes, then science comes. Science, this God is everywhere. God, I also believe in God. There is a God, some third power is there. So whatever who created universe, the science is studying that universe. This is a difference. Few digits sudden they comes, then science does not know this is coming. The research is R&D is going on in medical science, and the third power is there.
यस
But it doesn't that doesn't mean ki whatever saying is the mermaid is there. Sometimes mermaid has found, dead mermaid is found. That may be the
यस
differentiate form of some fish, some different form of fish. It depends upon your thought, but always believe on proof, not on that whatever they're saying. This is that. People are saying in Mumbai what happened one times, गणपति जी को दूध पिलाने के लिए लाइन लग गया था. Have you heard it not? Chaturana
या
sir, do
या
you
यस
know?
Yeah,
गणपति
yeah,
को
yeah.
दूध
Yes,
पिलाने के लिए लाइन लग गया.
yes,
मूर्ति
yes, yes,
so
yes,
that is the
yes,
police. that is a foolish. ये सब नहीं करना चाहिए, वो सब उतना मत जाइए. Proof हो, सब हो, तो do something like that.
So, Om Prakash ji, there is a advice to you from all of us that please don't go to Chennai because these things they have not been
no,
proved.
no,
They
sir.
will teach you.
So,
Don't believe in astrology.
yes,
Don't believe in palmistry because there is no evidence yet.
yes, sir. You are changing
I
the
think that everyone in this session is getting carried away by this hypothetical things. सबके
Right.
पास क्वेश्चन है, सबका हैंड रेज है.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, Ayush, you want to say something?
Ayush, first of all, please say
Yes,
something about yourself also, because I think it's your first time.
yes,
Rohit
sir.
is also there.
First time.
Pankaj sir. Yes.
Sir,
Yes,
my
Ayush,
name is
first of all,
Ayush Kumar Jha, and I am currently from a ITI.
You're from?
Sir, you're from Delhi.
Okay,
Sir,
yeah.
I from Delhi.
So you're studying in ITI, is it?
Yes, sir.
What are you studying?
Sir, 11th class.
You said you're in ITI.
Yes, sir.
ITI is what? It's a college.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're in class
ITI एक
11. Yeah.
कोर्स है, एक कोर्स है 10th के बाद.
Acha, okay, I see. Yeah, so please go ahead. You wanted to say something.
Sir, who was Mahatma Buddha God? सर महात्मा बुद्धा को गॉड क्यों माना जाते हैं? कई कई लोग महात्मा बुद्धा को भगवान की जैसे पूछते हैं. क्या सर महात्मा?
That is what
सर
we are saying. That you
हम
see,
लोग टॉपिक
religions
से
have
भटक गए हैं
created.
सर.
Yeah, I think so.
today
See,
we are having science session.
religions have created gods in their own, in some image. Like say, see, there are 700 religions are there on earth. सभी तो ठीक सही नहीं होगा, कोई एक तो गलत होगा या सभी गलत होंगे. तो
Yes, sir.
700 religion है ना, all religions have created God in their own image. उनका जो understanding है आज से 5000 वर्ष पहले का, तो they have created a God कि God ऐसा है. God जब आप खाना खाते हैं तो देखता रहता है. God जब है सोल निकलता है वगैरह वगैरह सब है. So all religions have done. But science is interested only in things for which evidence exists. So till date, there is no evidence that God interferes with our daily life. God might have created the whole universe, and the universe is run by the universal laws, and that's it. So astrology, palmistry, ये सब का कोई sense नहीं है.
Sir, Rohit is also in this group. Rohit.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Rohit,
Rohit,
Yes,
please.
Rohit. First of all,
Rohit,
please say something about yourself.
Yeah, today we missed. Yeah, Rohit, please. Hello, Rohit. Please unmute yourself. Hello. Hello, Rohit. Hello, Rohit. Okay, until Rohit comes, Aryan wants to say something. Yes, Aryan, you want to say?
Sir, I think sometimes ago we were talking about
Yes.
can think sir was talking about can something be faster than light? So
Yeah.
there's a
Tachyons.
particle, superluminal particle. Yes, tachyon.
Yeah,
These are
yeah.
right now hypothetical, but perfect paper.
Yes.
So it is a frame of referring traveling with a speed greater than the speed of light.
Yeah.
So these are called superluminal objects which move at with a speed greater than light. And if that is true, they will move forever. And I think maybe we can what you can call send messages to our past. I think so.
Yeah. But Aryan, the tachyons is still a hypothesis. So, so, that's not, we do not know whether it's correct or not, but it's a hypothesis. It is there. So Rohit, you want to say something? No, Rohit doesn't want to say anything. So
So I
now,
have to say so.
yeah, please say yes.
Yeah, sir. Can you explain Higgs boson, sir? So which is a type of antimatter, sir?
No, there is matter and antimatter. Now, the property of mass, see, the property of mass comes from Higgs boson. See, like say, the electromagnetic interaction takes place using photons. So similarly, this Higgs boson is the carrier of mass. हम लोग का जो mass जो है, हम लोग कहते हैं 10 kg, 15 kg. It's because of the Higgs boson. That is, in short, that which I would like to say, and it was predicted way back in the last century itself by Higgs. Now it has been discovered few years back in the accelerator. Higgs has been discovered, and it is one of the particles in the standard model there. So मास जो कहते हैं हम लोग का जो मास है उसके लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल है हिग्स बोसन. So it's a particle. This is short, but long is very interesting. I mean, one will have to go into the standard model, and
Yeah.
this is a
So
very great thing that human beings, first made the theory. They said that the Higgs boson should exist, and then they discovered it. Only mass का थोड़ा difference कुछ हो रहा है. So I think people are
yes.
looking into it. So
Yeah. Got it.
yeah, like you see, this electromagnetic interaction which takes place is
Yes.
is caused by the photons. So
Yes.
for every force there is a particle involved. So this mass also has got this mass has come from Higgs boson. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll have to get, when you grow big, you have to take up particle physics. You have to study particle physics, and then you can learn many things about it. Particle physics deals with all the fundamental forces and fundamental matter. Yeah, we have got Purnima asking a question. Then we'll go to Rajji. Purnima, what is the question you have?
Sir, what about dark matter or dark energy according to science?
Oh my God! So this is a dark matter, dark energy. So one lecture was given by Aryan. Now, dark matter and dark energy is something. Acha, okay. What we do is that Pankaj ji, now it's already 9:18. Acha, Purnima,
Yes,
will you allow me to tell about 3 to 4 minutes on dark matter next time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next time I'll tell you. But Aryan also gave one lecture on dark matter. In substance, it is the way Earth is, the universe is expanding. That tells that there is some dark matter. So that will explain the expanding universe. But we haven't yet found it. It is again another kind of theory, hypothesis. But we haven't found it. But it should exist. To explain many things, we need to take recourse to dark matter and dark energy. Okay, we'll discuss this next time. Raji, you want to say something before
Yes.
we?
No, sir. I don't want to say. I'm listening you. Any
You
Sir,
have
question
sir,
is
raised
you may
your
ask.
hand.
No, I have not raised my hand.
sir, I have a
Yeah,
last question, sir.
yeah, please. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead with
Sir,
the last question.
yeah. सर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मेरे को ये जानना है कि सर जैसे कोई फील्ड होता है सर केमिस्ट्री का फील्ड या फिजिक्स के फील्ड में तो इस दोनों के
Sorry,
फील्ड में से
the sound
साइंटिस्ट
is
कैसे बनते हैं सर ऐसा मेरे
sound
को
is
मैंने
not
जैसे
clear.
फिजिक्स में मेरे को साइंटिस्ट बन
हाँ, नहीं आप कह
सर
रहे
सर
हैं
आई
कि
वाज टेलिंग सर आई वाज टेलिंग दैट कि सर फिजिक्स या केमिस्ट्री में साइंटिस्ट सब फील्ड में से साइंटिस्ट कैसे बना जाता है मेरे को फिजिक्स का
नहीं
साइंटिस्ट
scientist. Now let me tell
कैसे
you that every human being, yeah, Yeah, Raj, every human being can become a scientist. By scientist, we mean a person who employs scientific principles in trying to understand things. So every human being, whether he's a chartered accountant, whether he's an IS
Sir,
officer, whether he's a clerk, whether he's a bank officer, everybody can become a scientist, provided you apply scientific principles to understand things. Now, please
Chaturana
take
sir,
up.
can I speak? Chaturana sir, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Okay,
Scientist
please.
and scientists and engineers, there is a two things.
Yes.
I'm apart from engineer, I'm MBA also, sir. I did my MBA as well from Symbiosis. So there is a subject. What question all frequently they ask are around 20 marks. I remember. What is the difference between an engineer and a scientist? There is a lots of people they're mugging this difference, this formula, this definition. That so few people like scientist is half mad. Scientist, what scientists will do, no one knows. Like Einstein had made a Einstein was a big scientist. Entire world knows that he was by religion he was Jew. He by mistake he had invented atom bomb. Today atom bomb is the threaten to entire world. You know everywhere. Everyone says I'm having atom bomb. Atom bomb what? Atom bomb was the negative invention of the scientist. But engineers never invent and engineers never tell. Engineers never invented the formula E is equal to MC square. E is equal to
Right.
MC square is invented by the scientist.
Rajji,
Scientists sometimes
Rajji,
positive thing, sir.
Rajji, the scientist people, the job of a scientist is to understand things around us. So they never do wrong things. They never invent bomb. It is
No,
the
sir, sir,
person
sir, sir,
who
sir,
make
sir,
use.
sir, sir, sir. Don't take another way.
Let
Scientist
me
also.
complete.
No, sir, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. The scientist, 60% do work negative. Engineers do
No, no,
100%
no,
positive work. And formula
no,
says
no.
engineer definition is what is engineer? Engineer is evaluation of need for a goal for involving nature for each and every resources. ENGINEER. You go through the book. Engineer definition वो evolve करते हैं. He also part time scientist engineer. But scientist
Yeah,
negative positive every or sometimes negative also atom bomb is the proof. This is my question. Atom bomb is the proof.
Raji, I will tell you, engineering is a subject which is application of science. And people who are doing scientists, this is someone, every human being can become a scientist. But there are people who earn their living by doing science, like I did or many other people will do. So the question of Raj was that how he can become a scientist. All you have to do is you try to understand physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics very nicely. Your concept should be clear. And after graduation and post-graduation, you do PhD in a particular subject you have to do. There are many subjects which are there.
So I have,
And that's,
sir,
yes.
sir, I have to become an physics scientist of physics, and I have to सर मतलब कि मेरे को क्वांटम फिजिक्स के बारे में सर बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में जानना है, डार्क मैटर, डार्क फिजिक्स, एंटी मैटर जितना भी है सर उसके बारे में। तो सर वो जो साइंटिस्ट होते हैं उस तरीके से वो कैसे बनते हैं सर?
नहीं, तो वही आपको फिजिक्स जानना पड़ेगा। क्वांटम फिजिक्स जानने के लिए भी आपको जो है सो बहुत सारे, पहले तो क्लासिकल फिजिक्स जानना पड़ेगा। तो
Yes.
जो भी फिजिक्स है उसके कॉन्सेप्ट सब जो है उसको आपको क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए। तो उसके लिए काफी मेहनत करना पड़ता है। आप स्कूल में हैं, कॉलेज में हैं, जितने भी फिजिक्स के लॉज हैं, केमिस्ट्री के लॉज हैं, ये सबको अच्छी तरह से जानना पड़ेगा। अल्टीमेटली आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर रहेगा, देन यू विल डू पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन आल्सो, इन विच दे विल टीच यू डिफरेंट फिजिक्स के बहुत सारे डिसिप्लिन हैं। And then after that you become a scientist. You can take up job. There are jobs are available in India, throughout the world it is available. They are in high demand, but only provided you should develop the capacity to do science. So basically you will be trying to understand the nature. The job will be to understand the nature.
Yeah, sir, sir.
Physics, chemistry, biology. And engineering, if you want to do it, is an application of science. See, Fermi, Enrico Fermi, he was an electrical engineer.
IIT
He used
करके
to
मैंने
study physics at home. And
Sir,
he
सर
Sorry,
इसके अंदर
I'm talking about Dirac
ओके
was an electrical engineer, but he used to study physics at home, and
Yes.
he got Nobel Prize in physics. So
सर
engineering is an application of science.
सर सर क्या इनका पूछना है कि मैं कौन सा वे अपनाऊं कि मैं साइंटिस्ट बन सकता हूं। तो मेरा मेरा सलाह ये, मेरे 2-3 मित्र है जो यूरोपियन में है, यूरोपियन मेरे मित्र है, वो लोग जहाँ पे फोकस करते हैं ना सर, अदर में उनको बिल्कुल भी आइडिया नहीं होता है। कई बार मैंने पूछा इसके बारे में तुमको तुमको पता है, बल्कि आई हैव नो आइडिया, बट जिसके बारे में उनको पता है ना सर, वो 16 घंटे उस पर स्पीच दे सकते हैं।
Yeah, you have
16
to
आवर्स।
focus yourself because
यस
the
यस
science
न तो
spreads so much,
हाँ
that
तो आपको
a man cannot know everything. So you have to focus
यस
on a particular thing.
जहाँ पे आपको जाना है ना, वहाँ पे 100% फोकस आपको करना पड़ेगा, और अदर चीज
Yes.
से आपको डिस्ट्रैक्ट, जहाँ पे डिस्ट्रैक्ट होते हैं ना, उसको आपको हटाना ही पड़ेगा। अभी पूछेंगे आपको मैथ के बारे में, तो कोई पूछता है कि मैथ के बारे में नॉलेज है, बोले कि नहीं, कि मुझे नॉलेज नहीं है, लेकिन क्वांटम के बारे में पूछो तो मैं आपको सब कुछ बता सकता हूँ। तो वो स्पेशलाइजेशन होता है। तो मैं कंपनी में था, मैं तो वहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट था कि मल्टी स्किल और स्पेशलिस्ट में क्या अंतर है। तो मेरा मेरा था ये डेफिनेशन, मल्टी स्किल वो होता है जिसको बहुत सारी चीजों के बारे में थोड़ा थोड़ा नॉलेज होता है, और स्पेशलिस्ट वो होता है जिसको एक चीज के बारे में बहुत सारा नॉलेज होता है। ये मैंने उस टाइम डेफिनेशन बना के मैंने उसको बताया था कि मल्टी स्किल और
ये
स्पेशलिस्ट में
उम्र
क्या
का
अंतर
जी,
होता है।
लेकिन वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए सारे नॉलेज चाहिए। एक बार पहुंच गए ना, तो पहुंचने के बाद में आप एक रास्ते पे हो गए।
यस यस
जनरल फिजिसिस्ट
यस
एंड
यस सर, स्ट्रगल चाहिए। मेरा जो यूरोपियन दोस्त है, वो सर गेम के ऊपर
दसवीं
एक्सपर्ट है।
क्लास के 10वीं क्लास के बच्चों को ये नहीं बोल सकते नहीं आप फिजिक्स फिजिक्स ही क्यों पढ़ो, केमिस्ट्री बायोलॉजी मैथ नहीं पढ़ो।
नहीं नहीं नहीं,
फिर भी
आइडिया
लाइन
तो
पे
होना
जाने
चाहिए।
के लिए
हाँ
सारे सब्जेक्ट
नहीं,
को
आपको
समझना
साइंस
जरूरी
करने
है।
के लिए
Yes,
सिर्फ
सबको
आइडिया
बढ़ावा
होना
लेके
जरूरी नहीं है। देखिए, आपको साइंस करने के लिए सिर्फ आइडिया होना जरूरी नहीं है। यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, यू हैव टू गो इनटू डेप्थ।
Yes.
तभी आप साइंस कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि योर जॉब इज टू अंडरस्टैंड द नेचर।
यस सर, मेरे को शुरू से ही फिजिक्स बहुत ज्यादा पसंद है। जैसे 8 तक मैंने 8 में जब मैं था, तो 8 का और 9th का मैंने फिजिक्स खत्म किया, और सर 9th में 11th का हाफ कंप्लीट किया, और अभी 10th में मैं सर बोर्ड के कारण सिर्फ अभी 10th पे ध्यान दे रहा हूँ। लगभग मेरा अभी भी 10th का फिजिक्स कंप्लीट होने वाला है, जिसमें सर लाइट का पार्ट बस बचा हुआ है। तो सर शुरू से
Okay,
मैं
that's
फिजिक्स
very
में
यस
good.
सही।
You are interested in science. Yeah, please go ahead.
यस
Yeah, keep
यस यस, वेरी
continuing,
गुड वेरी गुड। यही
trying
यही
to
एक वे,
understand things.
यस सर, यही एक वे है जो आगे बढ़ता है। मुझको सर हिस्ट्री मेरा इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट था। जब मैं 9th में था, तो मैं ग्रेजुएशन की बुक में लेके आता था, दूसरे मेरे भैया सबसे मांग करके, सर ये ग्रेजुएशन का मुझे हिस्ट्री का बुक दो, मैं पढ़ना चाहता हूँ, आगे क्या हुआ, महाराणा प्रताप का युद्ध में क्या हुआ, उस टाइम क्या था सिनेरियो। तो मुझे इंटरेस्ट था, तो मैं आगे तक पढ़ता था। अभी भी पढ़ता रहता हूँ मैं हिस्ट्री के बारे में, तो इंटरेस्ट सब्जेक्ट है।
सर
तो
मेरे को
अब हम
आपको
लोग
एक चीज दिखाना है सर।
yeah, now we will try to close so that we can meet next time.
यस सर, इट्स 9:28 नाउ। थैंक यू सर।
Okay, so wish you all the best, all of you. Rajji, you want to say just one line, something you wanted to say?
No, you asking me? No,
Yes.
Scientist is always respectful position, but people as a scientist, but scientist is a very big word. Scientist is not easy. Everyone saying I am scientist, I have done this. Scientist is so who has done PhD, there's some thesis, some separate thing, a research something. The always one scientist behind scientist. Go to Europe, go to America. Behind one scientist, two spy is working. What he's doing, what negative behavior will do, will transfer to other country. Do you understand? Like a Jews, Einstein, when Einstein had invented E is equal to mc square, then his life was in a tragedy. He has shared that formula E is equal to mc square, the atom bomb, in Germany by the stick and taken 5 CR rupees at that time, 5 CR dollar. So scientist is the different scientist, but people here as well, he has joined some MSc physics he has done. He has joined as a scientific officer in Bhabha Atomic Center. He's saying he's a scientist. That is
Hello.
not scientist.
Sir,
Scientist is the
sir,
very vague word.
can I share the definition of scientist or engineer?
Yeah, I think
Tell
no.
me, tell me, tell me.
Let's close now.
Or
But
tomorrow, next time, next
yeah,
class, next class.
Please, first of all,
I wish all of you to take up, whatever the profession you choose, but keep
Just,
on.
sir, excuse me, sir. Just I want to share difference
Yes,
between
yes, sir.
scientist
Yes,
or
sir.
engineer, sir. If you give me the opportunity this time.
Sorry?
Hello.
So yes, Rohit,
Yes.
first of all, please say something about yourself.
Yes, sir. Actually, good evening, sir. Myself, Rohit Mishra. I am from Bihar, Darbhanga, and right now I am in Delhi as a territory business manager in Dr. Reddy company in pharma sector, sir. From last 9 years, sir, I have experienced in pharma, and right now I'm working as a territory business manager. So I'm interested with this session. Actually, last week, Mr. Om Prakash sir have shared with me this link and brief this session. So I'm fully interested with this. And actually, from last half an hour, I listened this session. So this session was very good, sir. Just I want to share something about difference between scientist or engineer. If you allow me for this opportunity, sir.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please say briefly just.
Okay, sir. Sir, scientists study the natural world to understand how and why it is the way it is. So, the scientists gather data and conduct research to develop hypotheses and test them and draw conclusions. Scientists often work in offices or classrooms, sir. And engineers apply scientific and mathematical principle to design, develop, and maintain system structure and processes. So, sir, scientists they work to solve real world challenges by creating new technologies, and engineers often work in teams and need expertise in various fields, such as mobile data, wave, and hardware, sir. And scientists often work in offices or classroom, but some may work in the field to gather samples, sir.
Sure, sure. I think okay. Yeah, but a scientist by definition is the word was used first time in 17th century. So it only
Okay.
means that a person who gives some time to understanding nature, and he could be anyone. You can be a scientist while doing your pharma work. You can. That is what a scientist means. And then a science person, while doing, he can take up a job also related to science. He can be a professor. He can be a research scientist and things like that. But once you are interested in science, your job is to understand nature. That is very important. I think with this we close. We started with God and we have come here. So next time,
Yes, sir.
I think.
Yes, sir.
Today, where is Amarnath ji? He didn't come. I think he had a good opinion
Yeah.
on what is a God. Maybe next
Yes,
time
yes.
we will see that. Okay. Wish you all the
Okay, sir.
best. Bye bye.
Okay,
So
sir.
good
Thank you,
night to
sir.
you all.
Okay,
Good
sir.
night.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good
Good
night,
night, sir.